Hello, I am a nerd, and this is the tale of Bartholomew Kuma, a cautionary tale of the revolutionary dream that's shared by Dragon Sabo and Ivankov. You see, the dream of those in the revolutionary army is to overthrow the One Piece government, as in the world government, dissolve the Marines, and stop the Celestial Dragons. A valiant effort, but one that can come at great cost. But surprisingly, this may have been the safest place for Kuma. Because Kuma, here's a cautionary tale of the revolutionary dream, but also a cautionary tale of what having the blood of an ancient race can get you. Because he was sold out by the doctors in his hospital and made into a slave for the Celestial Dragons. And his father was shot for dancing, the simplest form of human expression, and his father was shot for it. Then he was about to be hunted for sport by the world government, where he met Ivankov in God Valley. And Ivankov, she led a team to take the God Valley devil fruit so they could escape. Kuma ate the pawpaw fruit and then sent everyone away to a different island where they'd be safe. But there does exist a world where Ivankov has the dragon fruit, the fish fruit model Azure dragon that Kaido has. Ivankov could have had the power of Kaido, people. Oda, what are you doing? Ivankov could have had the power of Kaido. So, Bartholomew Kuma, he becomes a revolutionary and saves the world while he's doing it. But he meets a woman named Ginny and settles down, making a church to spread the word of Joy Boy. And he does Zoro's nothing happened moment for several years. Several times, once a week. So he would take the pain of the entire village into himself and deal with it himself, which I think is admirable. I am a nerd. Stay tuned for part 2. Hello, I am a nerd, and this is part 2 of Bartholomew Kuma, a terrifying tale of the revolutionary dream. Now, I should add that I've already done a part 1. You can check that out on my channel, or I'll leave a link somewhere in the video, maybe in the pinned comment, maybe in the video itself. But Bartholomew Kuma, where we last left him, he was a practitioner of the faith of Joy Boy, where Joy Boy would rise up and free the slaves. And the kingdom that Kuma was in was rather horrible. So, Kuma rose up and overthrew the king with the revolutionary army, and so a buccaneer was titled king. And he would protect that land, and he would go on to marry Ginny, who would tragically later be killed because of her connection to Kuma. But not before conceiving their daughter, Bonnie, who Kuma would sacrifice everything to protect. He searched the entire world for a cure for Bonnie's illness, which, by the way, was given to her by Saint Saturn. And Vegapunk went up to Saint Saturn and said, Vegapunk found Kuma and he said, I can cure her, can I just have a little bit of your buccaneer DNA? Kuma obliged, and so the Pacifista were born. And Saint Saturn added some rules to the agreement. he wants Kuma to have his memories erased after becoming a cyborg and a warlord for the world government. And this is where he meets Luffy as a warlord for the world government. So Kuma is a revolutionary, a warlord, a slave, and a pirate, because again he's a warlord, all at the same time. The only thing he's not is a Yonko. And well, Bartholomew Kuma, he sacrifices basically his soul, giving up his memories as a cyborg, to Vegapunk and the world government. Even though he was friends with Vegapunk and Kizaru, they were being forced to take away his memories. Saint Saturn had to threaten Vegapunk because Kuma was such a chill guy. And well, Bartholomew Kuma, he gave up everything to save his daughter Bonnie from that illness that again Saturn gave her. So Bonnie goes for revenge for Kuma and then becomes a pirate trying to stop everyone, stop the world government. And she goes on a pretty traumatic path. She's not even 12 when we first meet her in the series. And she's got the age fruit, which is a really powerful devil fruit. But again, she's a kid, so she doesn't know how to use it properly. And well, she'll turn Marines into old men or children if they try to take her out, which is a non-lethal attack strategy. And, well, Bonnie has a dream of freeing Kuma from his torment. And this is where Egghead Island begins, because Bonnie arrives on Egghead Island and in hopes of killing Vegapunk because she thinks he was the one that destroyed Kuma. But Vegapunk is an ethical scientist being funded by the dodgy and evil world government. So, Vegapunk has to give her Kuma's memories to stop her from killing, basically Bartholomew, to stop her from killing Vegapunk. But again, she knows everything after getting that bubble, so she's extra enraged and she manifests the power of Joy Boy, and that's why she earned the right to have the power of Joy Boy. Those generations of oppression building and building and building until they eventually had a descendant that could use the power of Joy Boy to save the world. I am a nerd. Please subscribe if you like the video. We are nerds.